Yeah, before you even say it, that's the Punisher on my wallpaper. Why? Because my PC collects junk faster than your grandma collects Tupperware lids, but you don't need to install bloated software to clean your PC. Today we're making our own dollar store CCleaner in Notepad. Grab Notepad, let's go. First lines, branding and hacker mode, same old. Alright, let me just make this bigger so y'all can see better, okay? I'll just put it on heading, nice and clean. What the hell? It only works on one line? Seriously? I literally don't even know how to use Notepad anymore. Guess I deserve to get screwed here, whatever. Anyway, I'll just zoom in on the video so you guys can see better. Problem solved. Cleaning temporary files, your junk folder's worst nightmare. Recycle bin gone, clean enough to eat off it. This fancy line, PowerShell command clear recycle bin force, is just me bossing PowerShell around to clean your recycle bin whether it wants to or not. Echo recycle bin emptied, because we gotta pat ourselves on the back. And finally, timeout T1 null. Little dramatic pause to make it look like we worked harder than we actually did. Again, recycle bin gone. Clean enough to eat off it, almost. Don't actually do that though. Alright, now for the recent files history. First, echo cleaning recent files history, just to keep the user thinking we know what we're doing. Then this line actually deletes all that nosy little Windows history that remembers everything you opened recently. Dell, FQ, APP data, Microsoft Windows recent and clean slate. Nobody needs to know you opened Notepad 47 times today. Next, echo recent files cleaned, because validation is important. And of course, timeout T1 null, you already know. Another fake dramatic pause. Moving on to the big leagues, the Windows temp folder, echo cleaning Windows temp folder, announce it like the true CEO you are, then Dell SQ disk Windows temp, that clears out the secret stash of junk files Windows never tells you about. Next up, echo Windows temp cleaned, because Windows isn't gonna thank you, so you have to thank yourself. And yep, one more timeout T1 null, gotta keep up appearances. Prefetch is next, and nobody really knows what it does, so we delete it. Echo cleaning prefetch data, scary words make you sound smart. Then Dell SQ disk Windows prefetch, that's the digital equivalent of sweeping under the rug. Next, echo prefetch cleaned, like it never happened. And yeah, you guessed it, timeout to 1 null. Now this one actually sounds fancy at the DNS cache. Echo flushing DNS cache. Make sure the user feels like something magical is happening. Then ipconfig flush DNS. This actually works, by the way. Echo DNS cache flushed. Satisfying. Pause again. You know the drill. Timeout T1 null. By the way, you guys probably noticed I don't actually say out loud the symbols like C:\Windows\temp. Yeah, that's on purpose. My first language isn't English, okay? So what if I screw up and pronounce that crap wrong and it ends up sounding all weird on the video? Exactly, so just watch what I'm typing on the screen and follow along. Don't overthink it. And now for the grand finale, Windows own disk cleanup. Echo running disk cleanup silently because we're professionals here. Then clean mgr, sage run 1, Windows does its thing in the background. Echo disk cleanup complete. Take a bow. And yeah, last pause. Timeout T1 null, gotta savor the moment. And finally, we wrap this masterpiece up. Blank line, echo. Because spacing matters. Then, echo. Your system is now cleaner, faster, sexier. And you mean it. Finally, pause, so they can sit there and admire your work before closing the window. So now, and obviously you're going to save this file, and of course you're going to give it a professional sounding name, because we're CEOs here, right? We can't just call it garbage cleaner thingy.bat. Nah, we're professionals. Alright, now let's open up our senior developer level project here and see if I didn't screw anything up, because honestly, it's been years since I last touched one of these bat thingies. Like, who even does this anymore? So fingers crossed nothing explodes, and let's hope I didn't fat finger anything while fighting with this mechanical keyboard. Here we go. So, I opened the program, and apparently everything worked just fine. Well, almost. There's just one little error here. PowerShell over here is crying about not finding the recycle bin path. Classic. So, yeah, Windows being Windows. But don't worry, the rest of the script worked like a charm. Clean temp files, wiped recent history, all that good stuff. So I'd say that's still a W in my book. One little red error isn't gonna ruin my senior developer vibes, alright? Well, I really hope that if you're someone who enjoys learning about little scripts, bat files, and other random tools, you enjoyed this video and the bit of humor I tried to sprinkle in here. This is actually my very first video on this channel. I've had several other channels over the years covering all kinds of different topics. I work on a lot of projects, and I plan to bring some more professional, polished projects to this channel in the future. I hope you liked me, my nonsense, my little quirks, and everything else. Wishing you a great night, day, or afternoon, wherever you are. See you next time.